Save this for later.
For your help.
Where's the herd? Everyone ready?
Are you joking? We were born ready. Let's go get them, Flaming Skulls!
Nope, that's awful.
It is a pretty bad name. Good effort though, Archives.
Forget it. Let's just go kill something. About you three, but I feel better. Aloy, did you get that component?
I guess the old ones like these animals. That's another part down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Bergrand.
Starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd survive a week without Nakoni. But here we are.
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni was... she was a friend of ours. She challenged the chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
Is this why you left Banor? Because of this business with Nakoni and your chieftain?
Onakut knew Nakoni was our mentor, our friend. We couldn't stay.
That final night, we snuck back to camp, packed what we could, and left.
Like cowards.
What are we to Tai? We are Banuk, aren't we? Survive and prevail. That's what we do.
It's not what she did.
Nakoni challenged the chieftain. Why?
Onikup wrapped himself in power and authority the way some people wrap themselves in furs. If you're willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts. The Werak split into two. Those willing to lick the bottoms of Onikup's feet, and the rest of us, waiting for things to get better.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the chieftain to a hunting competition. Onikup, damn him, he wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Onikup, grinning like a snap maw, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nakoni through the woods. Found her not far from the trailhead.
Their damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that. Sometimes that memory... it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry to Tai. It sounds like she meant a lot to you. To all of you. I'm sorry for what you've been through.
It's nice to be heard. Thank you, Aloy.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? What happened in Banor is buried in Banor. What matters now is what happens in the Sundom. That's where the burning turkeys are gonna make a name for ourselves, right?
Oh, the burning turkeys? Seriously?
It rolls off the tongue.
Sort of like vomit?
So, where to next?
There's a lake just west of here. Seems like a good place to find a snapmaw fang. We'll meet you there.
If you beat us there, just wait by the campfire. We'll be along.
No sign of them yet. Guess I'll just sit and wait. I was starting to worry about you three. Everything all right?
We took our time. After our last conversation, we had a lot to think about.
I can imagine. Just one more hunt, then your debt is paid and you three can make your way south. Ready?
Huntress, the Sunshine Snowshoes await your signal.
Horrible!
I'm almost impressed, Dulamok. Didn't think you could come up with a name worse than burning turkeys.
Well, I liked it. Let's hunt.
All right, let's go get this Osram off our backs.
Got a couple arrows for you.
Come here, Aloy. Let's have a proper goodbye, huh?
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out. There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt.
For now. Until Orkai breaks something else.
It was one time!
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the werak she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Bergrand. If he can't teach you himself, he'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
It's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? That's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
You do more than just survive. You believe in something, and you're willing to fight for it. Nakoni was willing to die for it.
I like that. Nakoni dreamt of a werak without shamans or chieftains, and we might be that dream.
Nakoni's arrows. That's what we are. Shot from her bow in the north, to hit her target in the south.
I know I'm not part of the werak, but that's the best suggestion I've heard since I met you three.
Yes. Nakoni's arrows. We will try to fly true. Thank you, Huntress.
May you survive and prevail.
Don't forget the Mad Sun King's cruelty scales.
Bergrand, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. You know those 3 crazy Banuk are calling themselves Nakoni's arrows now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
I wonder what story Sakuli has chosen to paint above Song's Edge.
Okay, the frost figure should be just up there. The frost figures. Aratak and Araya must be close.
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt, to strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratak from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. And as challenger, your path to victory is harder. If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratak's, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark. Now!
All right, gotta head up there.
拜拜。
Rồi vào mà họ hết.
安排的差不多了，其实瞬间。
But there are a few ways to go up, and those rock paintings mark the path. Okay, up we go. Come on, Aloy, time's wasting. top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
The herd. Okay.
国宾大剧院。
啊？
上一次我们是看国宾哦。
对啊。哎，我们上次哦，我不知道哎，我对那个不熟。好像是这样子的。啊，因为当初聊天的那个群组也不见了，就是关了，所以我也不知道聊天记录这个东西。
有飞哦。
All right, here we go.
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon.
硬刚我。跑着弓箭手在那里。
Aratok knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the rappel point to the next challenge.
Two Velobacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
All right, 2 dead Velobacks coming up.
Oh, 穿武士铠甲根本就是当武松在砍。
你后面还有战鬼铠甲。
因为砍了，现在目前强化到会恢复体力，所以你只要不要一直被人家打，其实有在杀也都补得回来。
哎呀，后面有一些铠甲其实没有到会比那个好，我觉得。来乱！你别再刮屎干！
我还有投掷器啊！
投掷器？
对啊，有投掷器。
你说怪还是人啊？
人啊，没有啦，就是在那个它承载的对面还有一个投掷器。
碎片。
靠！晕老师嘞！
Okay, map the marker.
这下狼哦，高啊你！
有啊，有狗啊，有蒙古獒犬。
獒犬嘞！
I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much.
每个游戏都会有狗啊。 哇，飓风之神！
The last challenge.
上力拔啦，蹦劲！
那里面最可怕的东西就是那个炸弹。
来啊，死文球过来啊！
Something's wrong. My kin should be here. Driving in our
哦，来
final
啦，哦
quarry.
啦，无双了，无双了！干！
They're right behind us!
阿米哀叫，无人来。后尾啊，用灯光对不给对啊，就吹的只有一个人来，他自己跑过来而已。 下一个师弟，来下一个，会看麻烦哦，枪兵哦，哦，
枪兵的确是最不喜欢那种。
哦，头中被套。 动物哦，死文球过来，来，我过来。
So it's true.
肥嘞，个肥嘞，过
Frostclaws
来。
from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She is the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon to accompany you and my sister.
有时候营地不会有啊。
Might be permitted.
应该会有吧。
But only if you do.
你要找啊，要找，因为它
这一种大金诶，
Only if you do
桥
as I
穿
say.
道长，有可能无，有可能无队长。
推这啊。
Thunder's drum awaits.
他们都会在一个很奇怪的地方练功。
好像月之行练到之后，练功就没了。
Chieftain，
啊？
就是练到那个钢兵那个对抗，然后那个就会停了。
对啊，你4种形态都练完就没了。
那我已经练完了，这么早就练完了。
那个很好练啊。那个很简单啊，其实。
来了，摸到一记头啊！看，靠背。弓箭手嘞，拔呀，过沙河。
我靠！
还有一个最后一集，几呀嘞，找妻子。看他那个旗子80只，你有找完吗？那一种什么蒙古的物品啊，50个，
没有全找啦。以白金的那个走向走完，不用全找啊。那白金
也不用全找那个就对了，
就少部分而已啊，还好啊。白金少部分而已啊，就找个20几个吧。那个很快啊，那个白金很快啊，那白金不难啊。
所以他白金也没叫你说你要找满。
没有。像有个蒙古珍宝，那也不多啊，就是找20几个就好了。你只要详细你自己去看那个。就详细你自己去看那个奖杯，你就知道了。它白金不难啊，花一点点时间而已啊。
还真的没有队长。
没有就没有啊，反正也没差。哇，这个是谁？
对啊。可以把它炸掉了。
下一个任务，
蹦蹦点火。这个真的是比较麻烦，就是要地毯式搜索。哦，
我也是很懒得收第2次啊。不行，这个想换个人物。
哦，崩料个出来啊！好，加好。
你要是营地全收了，有没有？他最后那个会自己出来。没有，基本上会自己出来。
单挑这样。
对，他会单。怎么一直爆？
可以啊。
我那里定的机械师。
哇！干，一刀就干掉了，只变一闪就这么简单。王进长，你可以等一下再吃吗？你先练习跳舞啊，把先放着，等它就比较不会那么冰，放在桌子上。
练习跳舞。
那你要看哪一台？看这一台还是看这一台？
妈的！写个任务而已。任务。
要看妹妹班的，等一下，不用，等一下用另外一个。 好像不用跳这么后面，对不对？
They know where I am.
Outlander, it would be my honor to speak with you. I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I'd trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Well, perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
This machine, the claws beneath, Why travel all the way to the cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me and my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then, a skilled hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the 3rd. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the claws beneath, if I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut. Hunt well.
Their bright colors on the hunt to keep us.
You're Aloy, right? My pop... Bergund, I mean, told me you might be heading up to see me. Varja. Pleasure. Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you?
I've made a change or 2. You've got an eye for weapons.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glentalk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more unusual stuff. And the Banuk can get unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around.
哦，因为那个会是一个支线的。有一个点是你清掉了之后什么都不会有，但是你支线，我记得是浪人的支线，然后你就再去打一次。
That didn't go well.
I've got a nice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these... Yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh. Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
So, let's say someone you know happened to have a weapon like Araya's.
You don't.
See for yourself.
Of course. Look at the... So the coils generate the spark, but the power source isn't even bolted in. I won't lie. She's beautiful. But there's beautiful and then there's beautiful. What we need is a Stormbird Talon. Lightning flows over them like water off a goose. And I know where one is. Hunt it with me, I'll turn that weapon into your new best friend. And second best.
A weapon that spits flame, huh? Like this one? I took this thing off an Oseram bandit. Think you could do anything with it?
You got my forge fire back? Well, if you took down Olgrid and his goons for this thing, I guess she's yours now.
Why don't you finish it for me first? Make her into the weapon she was supposed to be.
Thought you'd never ask. I'm gonna need a bellowback snout. Any bellowbacks will do. Can you handle it alone?
I think I can manage that. Remind me what we need to fix up this thing?
That Thunderjaw's mandibles will do it.
You're sure you can fix up this thing?
You bet. Probably. Just need that Stormbird Talon.
This forge fire of yours, what do you need to finish it up?
Like I said, a bellowback snout ought to do it. I'm not picky.
So
So we need parts from a Stormbird and a Thunderjaw? And you know where to find them.
That's right. It's gonna take some traveling, though. We can find a Thunderjaw out in the Valley Meat, and a Stormbird roosts near the Free Heap. I'll pack and meet you out there. This'll be fun.
Okay.
不是吧？这些烂东西我都打过了，我还得打一次哦。有时候都怀疑你到底有没有吃饭。我说有时候我都会怀疑你有没有吃饭。边那狗狗吃不停诶。
乱吃啊，但它会大块啊。
That should do it. Varja can finish her forge fire.
青花炭。是哦。这两样最好的东西。妈妈生日。好好。我会用包装纸。这应该都会写。第二课的时候会，那我们第二课的当要吃干净一点，不然会被你妈妈骂。妈妈说不回家。靠腰啊！靠背，看我新波，哈哈，月行。
You know, I kind of missed all this red dust. Well, there's our Stormbird. When you're ready, I'll follow up and boom.
我靠，直接炸死！
但是那个吊饰只是还会有那个吊饰的那个线吗？我想用比较闪亮的，可以顺便买个是那卡片子，就是呢是电子
Varja said she could improve the storm signals. Got that part you need?
Perfect. Already got machine oil on my hands.
Remind me what we need to fix up this thing? Here it is. 1 Stormbird Talon.
Let's do it. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Watch and learn, Aloy. Only don't stare directly at the sparks. Okay, so I pretty much had to break her in half. But what's a staff? A stick. One thing I like about sticks, you can put them back together however you want.
Which you did. This thing looks a whole lot more dangerous.
She's better than dangerous. She's a genuine Varja special now. Take good care of her.
What you did to that Stormslinger? That was some impressive work, Varja.
Hey, it's nothing. I just helped her become what she was always meant to be. They grow up so fast.
I've got what you asked for. Show me what you had in mind for the Forge Fire.
Finally! Was feeling like I neglected her. And that's a little too close to my family life. She's done and she's yours. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Looks great. I almost expected you to turn it into a burning ropecaster or something.
Nah, she was close to perfect from the start. She's a Varja original after all.
Thanks for your work on the Forge Fire.
Pleasure. I mean, you couldn't be more of an improvement on her last owner. What a pile of slag he was.
Okay, Varja, let's move on.
You don't want to catch some of that Karja sun? Nah, you're right.
打山猪很好笑啊，打一打他会绕跑给你看。
就玩啊。都可以啊，你是要开电视还是？那主机是插上去了。
我不会插主机。
就拿起来放上去就好了。在上面呢。哦，有熊有熊 ！OK。
我忘记要怎么插。
就插上去就好啦。不用啊。
Fresh as it comes.
好，放上去。有啦，啊，大只的遥控器啊，用大只遥控器啊。
噔。
有杯啊。
Save these for the trail.
你。好，爸爸，你要爬去哪里？外面下雪了呢，快点！
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
可是快冬天，对啊。我巴拉巴拉巴拉的。才刚开始下，还没继续。
This is gonna look.
Sure feels good to be out of knee-deep snow. So, we've got a thunder drop. I'm ready to do this. On your lead.
There. Vargas should be able to fix up the ice rail. Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through. There. Oh, she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
你可以试试看多安全几下。
These 3 weapons are fine work.
Are you kidding? I can't remember when I had this much fun. I should be thanking you.
I'm the one walking away with the weapons, aren't I?
Seems wrong to charge you for giving me an opportunity to do what I love doing. Don't tell Pop I said that. Here, whenever I tinker with weapons, I go through fistfuls of this stuff. Maybe you'll get some use out of it.
啊！对马岛的神是有病是不是？
嗯？怎么了？
神社开这么鸡巴吗？我真是
没有，他们神社是正常的神社，问题是他们的路都被炸开了，就是被蒙古军摧毁殆尽。所以你走正当路线，你就会发现那个桥是被烧毁的啊，断的啊，对啊。到正常的，他们只是把神社盖在山上而已，你一样走上去而已。而问题在于说，蒙古军把那个神社全灭了。哎呀，我还是得补给一些东西啊，补给。对，那跟他退马岛的无关，那个是蒙古的锅。蒙古人干的。其实真要讲就是制作团队干的嘛，制作团队。啊，晋级人搞得跟什么马戏团小丑一样。
There's frost between my teeth.
杀伤人类。啊，对。道具很满。
One for Sakuli.
这任务不能接了，讨厌。哇，这么吃这个哦！天哪！
出来是为了产。
Just stay out of their way for now. The northeast edge of the cut. Umnak said I'd find the claws beneath nearby.
这样不要那个拔了。好多有种加一个机制。
靠北原来是一只。不行，从最新的存档开始。
别人我
杯架、杯子的东西。
真是陷阱。
他教你啊，你就学啊，又不会怎样。他会给你那个 DIY 的那个程式。
太远了。
我给你一个摄影机啊。
别的国度哎，不是我的书有很值钱吗？旁边红色的家电了。
参加了啊。
The clothes beneath. That wasn't lying in the sedge of the tub.
因为我拥有草。
嗯。有。搬家了。
It's over. It wasn't easy, but that rock breaker won't be hurting anyone anymore.
The claws beneath brought low by an outlander. This part of your song will travel far.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs. You're an exception, though. And you've done me a true kindness. My foe is buried now, like so many of the hunters it killed. My friend, my chieftain. You would be pleased to know his fate won't befall anyone else. Take this in thanks. I believe you've more than earned it.
Plants must grow tough to survive these winds.
哦，蓝闪镜怎么那么少啊？
可是我们看这个小跑家了吧？爸爸，你看这小跑家，爸爸，你看小跑家里面长。
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials. But our purpose was to take back the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's Drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
Walking encampments creep closer to Banuk lands. They should be called.
就按那个小房子啊。然后按那个叉叉，有没有？按他说闪叉叉，然后按关闭，然后你就可以去换。1、2、3。
Aloy, this is it.
你把它那个掀开。
My chance to
然后按下
reunite
去。
with the spirit and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light.
就掀开啊，这
It's not
没
a
有
chance I would have had
掀
alone.
开，
I needed an
然后按下
outsider,
去，按一下。
someone
对，
ignorant of our ways, but no,
然后
not
按一下。
ignorant. I.
Are you trying to thank me,
按一
Araya?
下就好。
Yes,
嘿，啊，
of course.
按那个要锁好。
That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to
你
humiliate
都可以啊。
You were wise to let him come. He's earned the
那
right,
这个要
stubborn
从
as stone,
后
but
面再按。
He's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him. Worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything, until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. Thanks. What are we gonna find up there, Horea?
Ruins. Machines. And a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt the daemon has tried to hide the way.
I still need to take care of a few things.
Understood. I'll be here.
ideas about women. How many great warriors have they ignored?
The young hunters.
这时候应该走主线，就把这拆了。来看这风暴乡野，看，是他妈魔物是还原设定啊！我好像要病死人了，靠北
会爆对不对？
对啊。我想说解个他的教学，然后就是可能开风暴枪，然后就把自己射死了，靠北。
来吧。
Helpful.